the NBA Finals?
Let's take care of business. You know, that's what you think about is, you know, you don't have a lot of opportunities like this in life, and we've been incredibly blessed to be in this position the last few years, and we've felt both sides of the equation, winning and losing, and we're in a great position, so don't mess around. Let's go play our best game. That's what I woke up thinking. That, and I'm going to have 2 eggs over medium for breakfast.
Do you find the anticipation harder? Is it more, you know, are you more nervous? Are you more antsy, maybe as a player on a day like this where you can?
I think, yeah. I mean, when you're a player, there's a different level of nerves, and because you're the one performing. As a coach, you know, there's only so much you can do, so you're nervous, but it's a different, for me anyway, it's a different feel. Still a good feeling, you know. I think one of the great things about being in the playoffs and feeling the emotion and the up and down, you know you're alive. You know, this is when you're truly alive, and it's incredible to be part of it.
Do you have a waterproof outfit plan for tonight?
It's a bad question, Melissa. Don't jinx this. Don't ask about anything other than the game tonight.
Were you able to sleep last night?
Yeah. Slept well.
After play yesterday, even though you guys obviously won Game 3, which is the main thing, does he still feel like he could do a little bit more after an ordinary game, both him and Steph? And he said, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
What do you expect out of, I guess, those two?
Well, they're 2 of the best players in the league. They're 2 of the best shooters who've ever lived, and there's a reason those guys are who they are. They don't let bad games get them down. They actually provide motivation, bad shooting nights, and so I think both guys feel like tonight is about us winning the game, which will be helped dramatically if they can have good shooting nights, and that's in their nature to feel that way, which I love. I think it's great.
Coach, this one's a little random, but next week is the 20th anniversary of the Jordan shot over Byron Russell, which a lot of people thought was going to be his last shot. You were on the floor for that. What do you remember about it?
I just remember I had inside position for the rebound on Stockton. I beat him baseline. I was going to go up and get the tip it in. Would have been my first tip in of the year, but I was there. No, that's one of the great memories for me in my career. Just that whole sequence when Michael laid it in. We're down 3, I think. He lays the ball in a kind of a 2-for-1 situation to get us within 1. Then he steals the ball from Malone and then puts the exclamation point on it with that one-on-one shot. And the other thing I remember is that there were still maybe 3 seconds left, and Stockton almost made a 3 to win the game for them. But the incredible sequence and just how lucky I felt to be part of history. Michael Jordan's final game with the Bulls, final championship. It was pretty cool.
What do you think about the Warriors' body of work in the finals, how you've gotten these 3 wins?
I'm really pleased with our maturity. I actually really think the last few years have shown up in terms of our experience in these finals. You know, I remember our first year in 2015, it just seemed chaotic. You know, everything seemed like so up and down. And now it seems more businesslike. It seems like we're more poised. You know, the overtime in Game 1, we showed that. We executed in those 5 minutes. We executed beautifully in Game 3 to finish the game. Our guys were defending and scoring, knocking down big shots. So I feel like the experience we've gained has helped us dramatically, and it just feels more natural now.
Coach, you know, obviously Kevin had a big game in Game 3, but it seemed like during the season when he would have big games and, you know, maybe he wouldn't have as much output from other guys, that you guys wouldn't maybe win those games. I'm talking about the Portland game when he dropped 51, or the game against the Clippers when he dropped at the 40. How has your team matured even through this season when he does have a big game, and what has gotten better on the other sides?
Defense. That's the dramatic difference for us postseason versus regular season. Our regular season defense was decent, but not great for us. And I think the last month of the season, it was sort of a disaster. But it was understandable, too, given the journey we've been on and the wear and tear. But from game one of these playoffs against San Antonio, I could feel a different defensive intensity, and that's been maintained throughout. And you can just look at the numbers playing against the best teams in the league. We have a really good defensive rating, field goal percentage, defense. It's always been the key to our team. It goes maybe unnoticed because of the fireworks show that these guys put on sometimes, but when we defend at a high level, that's when we're really tough to beat. Thank you.
Thanks.